Lima bean?
Lima bean.
What about soybean?
Yo, soybean.
Yo soy don't know.
You are bean.
Yo, soybean.
I watched Ender's Game the other day.
How bad was it?
Yeah, it's okay.
Live from Studio Dead End, brought to you by Deadbeats LLC and Omega Images. It's Spinning Out.
1, 2, ready, go!
Spinning out. Whoa. Spinning out. Whoa. Mama, look this way, 'cause we are winning now. Whoa. Feet on the ground, head in the clouds. Don't touch me now, we're spinning out.
I'm gonna excuse this 19 times because it's episode 19. But I didn't start counting, and I have never been counting, so I don't know how many this is. But we're gonna guess that's about 19 right there. Got some good show. I'm in a rolly chair. Apparently I might be falling back at any moment. I'm comfy. I'm wearing shorts for the first time this season. I look great. Don't pan to my junk. There's my legs. I didn't shave. I'm sorry. Should've. I got pimples. Or freckles. Or both. Action-packed show, though. Divided minds. We had a conversation, and it was fun, so that's gonna happen. We're gonna talk about college emo Woody, and a special treat involving babies right here, right now, and whenever you decide to watch this, because that could be in the future. Or your past, if you're thinking back on those memories. Oh. Babies? They're so chunky. Well, I was worried about the glare. So what am I doing? Oh. The babies! All the way back there. So, Amy Schumer had her baby recently, within the last couple days. She named her baby Gene Attell. Who names their son Gene Attell? Genital? I thought it was really funny. The royal baby was born. I don't remember the name, but there was like 5 of them with a hyphen at the end. It was a blend of both cultures, they say. Babies. Did you see the babies yet? I found that in my apartment, and I'm pretty sure I got it at work, thinking I would use it for photos of me and my adventures. But then I saw it today, and I was like, those babies are pretty cool, and they're photogenic. It reminds me of This Wildlife, because the Petaluma album that they came out with last year is a sunflower, like stained glass sunflower album art. It's pretty dope. And that actually reminds me, I'm going to play a bunch of videos from the concert Pam and I went to a couple weeks ago, because I forgot. But I'm going to remember this time. I probably won't. But if I do, yay. If not, who's surprised? No one. The babies. That one on the left primarily reminds me of it because it is a sunflower. The one on the right is yellow. The babies. We have an interview. I got to talk with the boys from Divided Minds about some awesome stuff, and you're gonna watch it right now. So have fun, yeah. I'm just outside walking my dog, and I didn't realize that you could like record on your phone and do Skype on your phone like this.
Oh yeah.
So I'm learning a lot of things, and it's a great night for me. Are we missing one person, or are we all here?
We're missing
waiting
one.
on Josh to pee.
He had to pee.
While Josh is peeing, if you guys want to introduce yourself and say what you do in the band, we are recording. We have been recording.
All right, I'm Sean. I'm the lead singer.
And I'm Devin. I play drums.
And Josh is peeing. He plays guitar.
Yeah.
I thought that would take a little bit longer, but it looks like he has a good stream going. Divided Minds, tell us a little bit about you guys. You're out in what, Phoenix?
Like pop punk band turning to a pop band, and if
Yeah.
anyone knows
So
what the Nile is.
yeah, we started out like as when we were like 14. We're all like 19 and 20 now.
Yeah.
We started out like at a little rock workshop thing. We met all of each other and we did like a little cover band sort of thing. And then after the rock camp was like over, we were like, might as well keep going because we were having fun with it. So we created a band with some of the people that we got paired up with. We didn't keep all of them, but yeah.
Yeah, there used to be 5 of us. Now there's 3.
Yeah, we've been whittled down a little bit.
Yeah.
Released some music as little like 15-year-old kids. That got us a little bit of traction. Then we got the attention of Weird Triumphant, got signed to them, released an EP, and we're looking to put out some more music now.
So on that note, you just released a single just under 2 months ago.
Is Let You Down. It's It's a song kind of about like just being in a shitty relationship and like having to deal with like that other person trying to bring you down and all that. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah. It's definitely just about like, you know, you're in like a relationship, it's not going great, but you also like, you don't want to be alone. You don't want to go through the hassle of trying to find someone else. But also like, it's not working with that. So you kind of just like power through it, even though you know you shouldn't, but you are. And you also don't want to let the person down because you still care for them. You got all this history with them. But yeah, it's all about that like internal struggle with that.
That's a way better.
Thank you.
Yeah, way better than what I said.
And we're gonna welcome Josh to the interview. Finally, he had to pee. I know on the computer it cuts off the ends, and if I remember correctly, you just did pop punk prom.
So pretty much we got like a little local scene of pop punk bands. So we had some locals open up, and we had this one band, Telltale, that we're going to be going on tour with soon. So that's super cool. They came along, and so we kind of had like this idea. The promoter had this idea to like have like a prom for the kids who can't really go to prom. Like there's people who like can't afford the $100 tickets or $60 tickets.
Or just don't want to, because like
some people don't like
lame.
that prom.
Yeah.
Some people want to go mosh or something. So it was like a pretty cool idea to bring like those type of kids over to the theater and enjoy the show and have a fun time and dance around and listen to good music, and not, if they don't like pop music, they can just come and listen to punk music. Even people were like even dressing up and stuff, which was super cool.
Yeah, that was fun.
Like in formal wear, like tuxes and boutonnieres and shit.
Well, there were a couple tuxes. I wore a suit.
Yeah.
Devin, these guys wore like shirts.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
dress
There was
shirts.
one band that was wearing full like 3 pieces the whole time.
Yeah.
They were dying of heat stroke.
I wish I was there instead of my real prom. I accidentally called my date fat because her dress was red and with black dots, and I was like, "You look like a watermelon," as if it was gonna be a compliment, because I thought it was a compliment. Then it was like, "No, I'm a ladybug," and I was like, I just called you fat," and that ended the night immediately. So I didn't even get to go to prom.
Oh,
Dude, I stayed at my prom for like half an hour. Both times I went to junior and senior prom. But I remember they had really good food because I went to an art school. It was like fancy.
Yeah.
So they had really good food and it was fancy. And I just ate pretty much like crackers and macaroons and shit.
when I was a freshman, this girl said like, "Hey, like, would you take me to prom?" I'm like, "Oh, for 200 retweets." And she ended up getting 200 retweets, and I had to go to prom with her.
Yeah.
And
Really?
that was the only prom I went to. I didn't go to any of my own
I
proms.
went to IHOP beforehand.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
yeah.
fun.
You went to? Yeah, we
Oh
all
yeah, we
Yeah.
all went. That's cool.
I went to my junior year prom. I didn't go to senior year,
but
but for reasons I'm not going to get into.
So what's going on in the next upcoming weeks and months? You got anything planned as far as shows? Any new music you're looking to put out at all?
Well, we're looking to get some new music out. We're just waiting on the mixes and the masters and all that. So we're waiting on that. We'll have some new stuff coming soon.
Nice.
We've got a tour coming up that hasn't really been announced yet.
but that'll be announced May 10th.
Yeah, it's getting announced May 10th. And that's going to
Is
be.
next
Say that again?
That's next week, which is when we'll be airing the interview. So that actually lines up pretty perfect.
Perfect.
yeah.
There we go. Yeah,
Oh,
we're
then I
going
guess
on.
we could say it then. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we don't have to.
Yeah, it'll be in the
Public.
month of July.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
Yeah.
And Taco Bell's gonna be presenting it, so that'll be pretty cool. Not presenting
Oh,
it, be
oh,
announcing
like the
it.
Taco Bell, like the Taco Bell extra feast people that like the up and comers or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's gonna be pretty cool. We're gonna have a meeting with a videographer to get ready for some music videos.
Yeah, I've just been working with some really talented people and trying to put some really cool stuff out really soon that I hope people like.
So you said the tour was at Telltale from Virginia.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They are awesome. I saw them a couple weeks ago, and they were awesome. The EP is great.
Yeah.
I'm out of breath.
Hill.
Up a set of stairs. So what are you excited most about the upcoming year as a band and personally?
New music.
Yeah,
For
new
sure.
music. Cause
New music.
we just kind of have like all the like a portfolio of songs that we like worked really hard on and love the sound of. And it's such a new sound to us, so we really want to get that out there. And I feel like it's going to open a lot of opportunities and bring a lot of different people towards us. So I'm really excited.
Last question I was thinking of, what's it like just being a pop punk band in Phoenix? I know you've got Headspaces out there and a bunch of others that I can't remember, but talk to me about the scene. What's going on there?
You know, I feel like it's really supportive, especially the pop punk scene is really
Yeah.
supportive. Everyone really knows each other. It can get a little wishy-washy, get a little bipolar at times, but I think it's a really cool community and really fun.
I think it's kind of bouncing back now.
I feel like lately it's been
Yeah,
bouncing back.
because like for the last couple months, it was pretty dead. Like there wasn't a lot going on. But it partially because like there's a lot of like individuality with the bands, and like it doesn't create a good scene when everyone's trying to be like on their own, you know. And I think everybody's now kind of
coming together.
I want to thank you all for bearing with me during this interesting interview.
Of course.
And I hope all goes well on your upcoming tour. I can't wait to hear about it because I'm not on the West Coast. But other than that, keep it real. And thank you again for being on the show. I really appreciate it, guys.
Thanks, Woody.
Thank you.
Emo Woody time. So I got my first vinyl in the mail the other day. No Sleep Records was like $5 sale. Have fun. I found this, which is one of my favorite albums. It's Major League Hard Feelings. I believe it was their debut LP at the time. And this was, I think, the last thing that Nick, their lead singer, was on before they dismembered. And then they went on and now Brian's the singer and guitar player, but they still rock. Always check them out, from New Jersey. I have the CD of it signed from when I met them way back when and worked with them. I'm sure that the variation is really cool too. Now I need to get a vinyl player. Blue, which is my favorite color. It's just pretty cool. In the back is a wolf. Team Jacob all the way. This reminds me of when I decided I wanted to end the episode with this material. If you will, we're going to talk about my time as Emo Woody in college. I need to come up with a good story for the ending now. I did not plan this through at all. I didn't come up with anything. It's tough. Whatever that is, that smell, delicious. I'm gonna make some mac and cheese after this. I have a gallon of milk. I might use it all. Who knows? I love milk. Mac and cheese is delicious, and I'm starving. Creamy. I had the best blueberry yogurt of my damn life today.
Do they not have any Emo Woody stories?
I'm thinking. Ooh, Katie the lifeguard, complete shout out. Let's see, it was Warped Tour, must have been 2013. I was going, clearly, and I remember Katie and I met, it was in one of the crowds, some fucking band was playing, so we met, and we had planned to text each other at some point, hang out throughout the tour, and we went into the amphitheater in Hartford. If you've been to a Warped Tour in Hartford, there's an amphitheater, it's awesome. But at the end of the day, we were at the Under Oath set, or the Used, it was one of the two, and there was a wall of death, which, for all of you that don't know, it's basically the whole pit opens up, and then there's a line of people on either side, and then the breakdown hits, and you just run at each other and just slam into each other. It's absolutely wild. But I remember I was leaving after Katie had gotten absolutely demolished in the pit, and I had a video of it at one point, and I would love to share it if I had it. But I remember when I was leaving, because I had to drive back home, which was like 2 hours away, and it was like 7. I was tired. It's Warped Tour. I hadn't peed all day because I sweated all out. Swoted? Swote away. I kissed her cheek and it was super sweaty, and some of her sweat got in my mouth, and I was like, ugh. And that was the last time I saw her for like 3 months. And then she came over and we went to Brooklyn on a whim with a 4-pound gummy worm and got bagels. And then I hadn't seen her in like 3 years, and then I saw her again, and we went and hung out with Frank Zemo from Sum 41 and JC's drums. Killer, love you, Katie, shout out. Slightly embarrassing. I got sweat in my mouth. And on that note, if you like the thought of sweat in my mouth, follow me on Twitter. Thick Woody on Facebook. Spinning Out Vidcast. Deadbeats and Omega Images. Thanks to Divided Minds. Babies. The one in the middle is purple too. Lilac. Lavender? Fuchsia. It's been all, folks. Still wearing shorts. And I hope you will too at some point in your life. And if you don't, that's okay. Wardrobe. And matching socks too. Gross. Jeff, not Geoff. I can make my eyes do that. Did it work? Jeff from Broadside had a birthday recently, and so did Cody. So happy birthday, people.
Tell them how we know each other. It's a cute story.
Who? You
Jeff
and me?
and
I don't know how you know each other.
You don't know how I know Jeff?
Why would I know that?
We went to college together. I'm not gonna.
Oh, okay. Oh. Happy birthday, man. You're killing it.